Minecraft history has just been made. A 10-year record has been shattered. Minecraft's rarest event just happened. But first, let me explain. Each end portal frame has a 10% chance of being generated with a pre-filled Eye of Ender. The most common configuration is a 1-eye, with this being the case for a third of all end portals. The rarest is a 12-eye, with a 1 in 1 trillion chance of occurring. Almost every seed with a high eye count is found using seed finding programs, but to find the most amount of eyes found naturally by a human, we need to go back to 2015, when that technology wasn't around yet. Tarokitchen is a Japanese speedrunner who's held multiple monumental world records in the early days of Minecraft speedrunning. At this point in time, Taro was trying to find a seed faster than that of the set seed glitchless world record. Taro found such a seed, and was able to beat the world record by 13 minutes. This seed completely changed how set seed runs would be played, as this new seed had 8 eyes in the portal frame, a 1 in 300,000 chance. It also had 4 pearls in stronghold chests, which made it revolutionary for set seed glitchless speedrunning. I would very much consider this Minecraft's rarest event. Even though finding a baby zombie villager chicken jockey wearing full enchanted diamond armor holding the subscribe button is much rarer, those odds are a bunch of individual events stacked on top of each other. This is also true for the end portal, but it doesn't make sense to only consider some frames and not the others. It's also far easier to keep track of, which is why I think that whoever found this end portal and seed is the record holder for Minecraft's rarest event. So that begs the question, who found this seed? The community consensus is that Taro found this seed himself, as it was known he was searching for a fast seed at the time by checking failed random seed runs to see if they had any potential. However, this is contradicted by a few members of the Japanese speedrunning community, who claim that Taro was sent the seed by an unknown player who found the seed naturally. Regardless, Taro was the first person to use the seed in the speedrun, and it was with this discovery that opened the doors for efforts to find a seed with more Eyes of Ender in the portal, which could lead to a faster speedrun. Every seed with a higher eye count since then was found using seed finding tools, although there have been other players who have also found 8-eye portals naturally. For 10 years, this would stand as the most amount of eyes found in an end portal by anyone, until a few days ago. On March 7th, 2025, a player would find an end portal with 9 eyes, breaking this historic record. The odds of finding a 9-eye naturally are over 1 in 6 million, 18 times rarer than that of finding an 8-eye. So, who found it? It turns out the player who found the 9-eye was none other than myself. I honestly couldn't believe I was the first one to find a natural 9-eye in the almost 14 years since this game's release. My friends didn't believe me at first either, so here's the seed, chords, proof that this seed can be rolled randomly, and a clip of me rolling said seed. The full unedited clip is linked in the description. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Was that a 9? Oh my, The gist of it is that I was queuing up for a ranked match and practicing my endgames. What's hilarious is that after finding the 9-eye, I only had a few seconds to marvel it in all its glory before I got yoinked into a ranked match. A few people were wondering about the outcome of this ranked match. I won. My opponent forfeited at 3 minutes because they couldn't find water. The seed was really good, so I decided to rerun it afterwards and got a sub 8 time. So yeah, thanks a lot, opponent. While this is the first 9-eye found naturally, I am certain that there have been players with 9 eyes in their worlds that they have never found. Devoted speedrunners reset millions upon millions of worlds, so it's not only feasible, but also very likely that there have been several 9 eyes that have never been found. And if you're about to go in the comments with no proof and talk about how you just so happened to find a 9 eye in your world, then I completely believe you. I've seen a few people say that this find doesn't count, because it was in practice as opposed to a real speedrun. If you're part of this camp, then that's completely fine. Don't let some guy on the internet tell you what to think. But let's be real. Even if I had never found the 9 eye, the first one still would have very likely been found during endgame practice. No one specifically seeks out these high eye count portals without seed finding tools. They are just something that people happen to come across, and that's what makes them all the more magical. In hindsight, I feel very fortunate. Anyone could have found the first 9 eye, it just happened to be me. Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve it, especially because there are so many players that are more devoted than I am. That being said, Minecraft means a lot to me, so I am eternally grateful to be able to be a part of this game's history. And if you want to be a part of my channel's history, consider subscribing. Subscribing is the best way to support the channel, and it really means a lot to me. I also very clearly have good luck, so who knows, if you subscribe, I might share some with you. My name is Gradient Gray, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.
I just hope and pray that the person who rolls the 9 eye has a fucking microphone turned on. I fucking hope that happens. I hope it's a fucking kid with a mic. Someone rolls a 9 eye and they're just fucking doing this, like I'm gonna break my monitor.